Shoulda, coulda, woulda, bleh. Comparison, bleh. Competing, bleh. All old messaging. The messaging now has to be around what do you consider success? Not what society considers a success, not what your parents consider a success, not what your other half considers a success, but what do you consider as a success? What does a successful woman act like, feel like, has a presence like? What does a successful family unit look like, feel like? That is what you need to be measuring yourself against. Because what I am constantly seeing are women who are comparing their success based on either historical things, i.e. job satisfaction, job promotion, salaries, material things, external recognition, or they are measuring their success based on the success criteria of their other half. So predominantly, the family status hasn't changed that much. So predominantly the man goes out to work and the woman has the sole caring responsibilities or the main responsibilities for the household, the children, the shopping, the cooking, the cleaning, etc. And the man goes out to work and earns the money. Now, what's happening more and more is a woman is going, well, actually, that doesn't make me feel good. And so I'm going to go back to work or I'm going to start my own business. And then what happens is things at home fall apart and therefore she feels really unsatisfied and unsuccessful. And she's not able to earn as much money doing her old job or a new job or a business as she used to in her career. And therefore she feels unsuccessful in that too. As she's getting older, her body is going south and therefore she's not feeling as fit and healthy and attractive as she used to. And therefore that means she's feeling unsuccessful in that too. And then the voice in her head is telling her she's shit, or she should be able to do better, or she should be able to go out and get a different job that brings in more money. But actually, she is measuring herself based on history or based on what her other half is doing and how he or she measures success. Now, I don't know why this has come to mind, but ordering a fish and chips, okay? The fish doesn't compare itself with the chips and go, well, because I don't look like a chip or smell like a chip or act like a chip, I'm obviously a failure and I'm unsuccessful. And vice versa. No, the fish sits there going, hey, I've got a lot of muscle on this fish. You're going to love this. I've got crispy stuff around me. You're going to put a bit of salt and vinegar on me. I'm going to taste amazing. Yeah, I'm a good piece of fish. And the chip does exactly the same. Okay, so why is it that we feel the need to compare ourselves to other people or compare ourselves to our partner who is a different human being to us? Why is it that we compare ourselves with social norms or historical norms? Why is it that we compare ourselves to another woman who is in a different stage of life or is in a different financial situation or is in a different spiritual situation to us? The answer is it is never going to get us anywhere by doing that. What we need to be thinking about is, what is it that I want? How is it that I am going to measure success? How will I know when I define myself as successful? What does that look like for you and your family unit? Because often people forget that in a family unit, it's one big team. You know, think of football. It's the forwards' job to strike. It's the defender's job to defend. It's the midfield's job to tackle and pass the ball and create play. It's the goalie's job to stop goals getting in. But they couldn't do it without each other. They couldn't do it on their own. They couldn't do it for long. And so they either decide to choose a different sport, or they decide to focus on the role that they have. Now, if they're a defender and they want to start striking, well, they need to learn different things. They need to train in a different way. They need to communicate with the coach and with the manager of that football team what it is that they want to be doing. Because unless that coach, unless that manager knows that I'm in defence, but actually what I really want to do is be up front, how is that manager going to be able to create that path or give feedback to that person to say, actually, you know, you're so strong as a defender, I really need you there, and actually you're not fast enough to be up front. So until we figure out what part, what role do we play, what role do we want to play, and how does that complement our partner's role and our children's role and our wider family role, till we figure that out, we're going to find it very difficult to know when we are successful. Because I am betting that you already are successful in whatever it is you're doing. You're just measuring yourself against different measures. And that's what is causing the stress. That's what's causing the inner voice to be more critical than it used to be. So spend a few minutes now focusing on when you are successful, what is going to be going on? How are you going to be feeling? What's going on around you? What are you going to be doing? And then you can work on making that happen and communicating that with your loved ones, communicating that with your family so they know what journey you're on and where you're trying to get to. Think about it.